Oh man. Hello everyone. Welcome to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream where a bunch of high school friends attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us as always, we have Erin as Agnes the Bard, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Stephen as Finric the Monk, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right. Should we do a little recap from last week, perhaps? Start us off. So let's see. It was the morning of Detal, and you talked about potential boat life since your boat is going to be ready in DePaul. You also went on to check on the stolen goods to take some. Anyway, entered through the secret passage through the oak tree, and you actually found the room cleaned out. I don't know, in spite and revenge, I'm not sure which, you set a bean trap, which basically, when the door was shoved, it would dump a bucket of water and cover one of the beans with dirt, thus triggering it to grow 1 minute later. Then Paelias hung out with Anne. You guys communed a little with your respective deities. Deities? The others went to visit Savoy's for some flasks because there was talk of going up to capture some water from the original Spider Amulet ritual room. You also went to Mastala's and there was some sketchy diamond business that went down. You actually did manage to attain 1 diamond for Revivified. Then on to Elsa's. A femur was borrowed for for Paelias' augury spell, and according to Mystera, it's a good idea to give the amulet to Elsa before the trip. Another diamond was attained from Elsa, and the group minus Paelias took a quick trip up north to the Spider Ritual Cave, where you found some goats living in it. You chased them out, got some water, you felt some darkness, and then headed back down just in time for the saloon ritual in the basement of the Fishworks. This time, having drunken the tea, you feel a peace wash over you and a feeling of destiny. And that is where we left you folks, presumably to go back to the inn and have a long rest, but I suppose we should pick up where you're all shuffling out of the Fishworks basement and deciding what to do. A little after midnight.
I don't mind a long rest. Not that I need it, but it's probably well deserved.
I'm pretty
Especially if we have a long day ahead of us.
All right, so let's say you have the benefits of a long rest, and the next morning you wake up and it is now dark, and it is a beautiful dark. The sun is shining, small white puffy clouds scudding across in the upper atmosphere. What would you like to do?
Breakfast on the lawn?
Sounds
So
good.
lawn.
You say
You have a
breakfast on the lawn?
Yeah, the green garden area in front of the Church of the Rose, next to the big gigantic pyramid.
That lawn.
It's more like a picnic, breakfast picnic.
Yeah,
Brunch,
Whatever.
perhaps?
Oh,
yeah.
we woke up
Because
late?
if we went to bed at midnight, or just after midnight, so
Yeah.
8 hours would bring us to 8 o'clock.
Sounds good. Good way to start things off with our planning and munching. I would like to conjure up a picnic basket and blanket and supplies, all in one shot. I can
You
do-
like unfold it from it.
It's a DIY kit.
Uh-huh.
Can I give that to Mr. Bones and tell him to run ahead and set it up on the lawn?
All right, I will allow it.
Yeah.
Where are you guys getting your food? Are you getting it from Dagus? Are you getting it from the market? Is Paelias up yet?
Paelias? No, he's still asleep.
Still sleeping.
We had to go knock on Ann's door to know if he's up.
Probably, I probably stayed at the inn, huh? Or I mean, I probably stayed at the church.
All right.
Are you living at the church now?
Well, I mean, we went to the thing together, so we probably came back together.
That's fair enough. It also
So,
gives
you want me on the lawn
it
for
gives
breakfast?
more room in the other. If Lily and Agnes are in one room, that means that Finric and Mr. Bones and Mr. Twizzard are in the other room.
You gave my bed to Mr. Bones.
He doesn't sleep.
He hasn't fit either.
He just stands near it.
Creepily.
It's a little creepy.
Yeah, so should we sending stone Paelias? Hey, Superhead.
Yep.
Time
You know,
for breakfast outside.
Cool. I'll see you there.
We could probably get some like hard-boiled eggs, maybe some cheese and breads from anyone, essentially.
From anyone?
Well, Dagus, the market, Singing Sisters, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just it would keep well as we brought it over. And it would probably all fit into like one container or one bag or something.
All right, let's place an order with Dagus. 2 chickens, 1 pie, 4 omelets, the big jug of bacon grease and orange juice.
2 chickens, Twizzard.
Yes.
I'll see what I can do. One of them might
Wait,
have
are
to be
these
a.
live chickens or cooked chickens?
Can we use both?
I'm not cooking at this picnic.
We'll keep a chicken for
I'm just
later.
eating out on the lawn. It doesn't mean that I'm actually cooking.
All right, 1 dead chicken.
Did you
One
did you
cooked
want it
chicken?
raw, Twizzard?
1 cooked dead chicken.
Cooked
just
dead
eggs.
chicken.
Just give us eggs.
I'll see what I can do, Twizzard. He goes off to
I mean, how about Scotch eggs?
put together a
Does
questionable
Dagus know how to
breakfast
make
for
a
you.
Scotch egg?
Of course I know how to make a Scotch egg. What do you take me for?
An
Just
Irishman.
to be sure.
You
Because
take
I can
you
pickle
take
all the Scotch egg.
you take ground meat and you wrap it around an egg and you cook it.
Mm.
You know, spices and breadcrumbs. I don't know. I'll make it.
Mm.
I'll see what I can do. It's gonna take a little while though.
The Scotch eggs they're pretty good cold too.
Well, the lawn's not that far.
No, I know, but I'm saying it doesn't have to be like piping hot in
Oh,
order
okay.
for it to be enjoyable. A cold Scotch egg is good as a hot Scotch egg.
All right.
Scotch eggs.
Do we think, Mr. Is it 60 feet to the lawn?
Oh,
Might be
that's a good
long.
question. Is it 60 feet to the lawn?
Because I don't want to walk there if Mr. Bones can come back and carry me.
Yeah, but then what if someone comes and steals our picnic setup?
Well, Mr. Bones better carry me faster so we can get over there.
Why don't you have an unseen servant then stand guard?
No one would see him and just take the stuff anyway.
You can still commune with Mr. Bones. He's close enough.
Mr. Bones, get over here and carry me to the picnic.
All right, Mr. Bones. You can tell he's coming back.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
All right,
I'll walk over.
Dagus brings
I was
out
just had
a
breakfast, so I'm waiting for the picnic.
Dagus brings out a basket of food and the jug of bacon grease you requested, and another jug of just water. And you guys pack it up just as Mr. Bones arrives and
Alright.
throws Mr. Twizzard over his shoulder. And you folks head out over to the picnic. Mr. Bones dumps Twizzard on the ground.
Good bones.
Got your Scotch eggs here. Looks pretty good.
Oh,
And Paelias, you're joining them?
Oh yeah, yeah. We'll meet up.
Are you? Is Anne coming as well, or is it just you?
Oh yeah, and invited, right?
All right. Sounds good. You guys have a breakfast of Scotch
Champion.
eggs and slightly less hot bacon and perhaps some bread or something. I'm not really sure what else you ordered, to be honest. I got a little confused with the chickens. But, and yeah, it's a nice day. You're in the sort of in the green sward there. Here, I'll put some bread down there. Bread looks pretty good.
Excellent.
So what are we doing today?
Well, I mean, I think we're hanging out for the most part, right? Fenestrel's out doing whatever she's doing. We've got some water, which was our task for yesterday. And our boat's not going to be ready for several more days.
Should we
So-
go check in on the boat anyway, just to see?
Sure.
And then we can maybe talk with Nate and Jenkins about crewing our ship.
That sounds good to me.
What's the plan?
All right. You guys finish up your breakfast. As you're finishing it up, Salty Baggins runs up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey everybody! Glad I found you all in one place. I got updates.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You know that Finistel chick you wanted me to follow?
Mm-hmm.
Totally did. I caught up to her. She was going to Windbell Keep. Can you believe it?
I cannot.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I totally kept tabs on her though, and I don't think she saw me at all. I was like super stealthy, and she stayed there like overnight, and then she left and went somewhere else. But I figured I'd better like go and report back to you, so I came straight here.
Great, Salty. How many times did she pick her nose?
I mean, I didn't keep exact notes, but more than twice.
Oh, she's nasty.
So when she left to go somewhere else and you decided not to follow her, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
What direction was she going in?
She was going north.
Ah, north.
Yeah. I followed her like to the like fork in the road, and I went to Windbell, and she went north. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
Should I go try to follow her again?
Do you think you can catch up with her?
Maybe.
I would say don't worry about it because she's probably too far off the whatever path you would probably take. So, Did you go into Windbell Keep?
No, I stayed out.
Did she go in through the main door?
She kind of floated up and over.
She would do that.
Okay.
Not all that much to go on, but good info there, Salty.
Yeah. I thought I did pretty well.
Did she do anything out of the ordinary other than floating up and over, which is quite ordinary for adventurers, but anything else that you thought might be a little interesting?
Well, she floated up and over to get into the keep, and I was just watching the keep for like almost all day. And then she floated up from the ocean over the cliff. So,
No.
come to think of it, I don't know how she got down there.
Well, maybe she floated up and over on a different side of the keep that you might not have had a good visual vantage point from.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay. Anyone else have questions for good old Salty here?
This is the keep where Morgo was?
Yeah.
Right down beneath the keep. That's where our ship is,
Yes.
right?
Well, the ship should be back in our... Is the ship in our harbor, DM? Or is
Has
it...
moved?
Well, you're gonna go down and find out.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know that.
Well, we know that there's a release mechanism.
Yeah, we don't know if anyone ever pulled it. She could have been drilling holes in our boat.
Well, I hope not. I was gonna like that boat. Okay, I guess we should check in on the boat.
Would the ship makers be like living there, hanging out there, or would they go back and forth at night? Oh well. Okay.
We should probably go talk to them. Ask if they've seen any floaty women around.
All right, let's make our way down to the docks.
All right.
Don't
Thanks,
you
Lily.
have any of the leftover food here?
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, what are you doing today, Lily? I think I was gonna go train again. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I'll walk you over. Okay. Bye, Agnes.
Bye.
I know.
So we're just letting him harass Lily. I guess it builds character.
Lily can take care of herself now.
Well, she can, but I mean, I don't know if she should be. Well, I mean, I guess she should in this. Never mind. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to the ship.
We're down to the shipyard, boatyard, ship boat.
Yeah, boat builders.
Boaty built shipyard, shippity ship, boat. All right, yeah, you guys head down there.
Not all boats are ships, but all ships are boats.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
What about airships?
Boring.
Does Anne go with you folks?
Do you want to come with us, Anne?
I think I might stay here if that's okay with you, Paelias.
Sure. Okay. We'll touch base later.
Sounds lovely. All right. So you guys head down the massive building of the Shipworks, which is right there on the water. The main door fronts sort of on the shore where the docks come off of it. And then there's another door on the side, really, really large sort of cargo door with a ramp that goes down directly into the water there for launching the boats and for bringing up the boats that need to be repaired. As you open the door, the cavernous interior is smells of wood, wood shavings, woodwork, and you see the Bounty's Edge, your pirate ship, is in the building, taking up almost all of the available room. In fact, the masts have been stepped, and they are being worked on separately over on the side. And Marshall Stone, the master shipbuilder, walks up to you. Ah, hello! I see you've come to take a look at her.
Quite impressive.
Yes, we did enough work in the cavern, as it were, to make her seaworthy, and then we got a couple of strong lads to well, more than a couple, but we towed her around, as it were. But yeah, we've been working on all your requests: the retractable gangplank, the frunk, the crow's nest, of course, will be mounted once we have her out and have the masts fully stepped again. But yeah, it's coming along. I think we are on track for later this week.
Sounds great.
Fantastic.
Now, I can't remember. I think we had discussed it at one point, but were you leaving the name the same? The Bounty's Edge.
Yes. We had decided it was bad luck to change it.
I agree with you, but some people, they say crazy things, so you never know. I figured I'd check.
Do we have
A keel,
but the head?
a rudder.
No.
Oh,
That-
the lady on the front
Yeah.
Figurehead.
Figurehead, yeah.
with the
Yeah.
boat.
I believe that there is a very specific name for it, but
Yeah, I can't. Did it have a figurehead? I can't remember, to be honest.
maybe we should ask Elliot to carve one for us. But I can only imagine how expensive that's going to be, so maybe we could just magic one up.
Well, that's an hour.
Wait, sorry, what was the question? Yeah, figurehead is a carved wooden decoration found at the bow of ships, generally of a design related to the name or role of a ship. They were dominant between the 16th and 20th centuries. There you go.
Well, we're in like the 27th century? century?
So
That's right.
probably we would just have like lasers and shit.
What's that ship? The Lost Bounty?
No, the Bounty's Edge.
Bounty's Edge.
Bounty's Edge.
I would make a figurehead that represents that.
I don't know if I ever described the figurehead, so I'd be willing to. Let's see, what would the Bounty's Edge figurehead have been?
I mean, if it was Silas and he was a pirate,
Yeah.
it would probably be. I think it'd be more feminine than masculine.
Yeah, we would need a dude hanging off the front of our ship.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's probably some sort of siren-esque, clad
Was
in...
Silas ever
We
married?
leave the siren on for now, and then if we like research and find some sort of like depictions of Saloon, we could like recarve her into Saloon.
Ooh, I like that.
Just sort of.
You should
That
also,
sounds good.
like, move, like, a foot to your right, Finric. It'd be really good. You're, like, blending in with Agnes right now. It looks like one face. It's kind of
Yeah,
freaking me out.
I need to.
Oh,
I
that's
think I
fine.
need
I don't think we're gonna.
more
I don't
of
think we're
my-
cool in one.
That's pretty funny.
All right. So, do you leave the shipbuilders then? You're satisfied. You know that Finistel has not gotten their mitts on it.
And even if she did, I don't know if she would be able to do the release mechanism all by herself.
Yeah.
I don't think we can steal our
Well,
boat.
I feel like you folks showed the release mechanism when you brought them
We
out
did,
there.
but didn't we also have to say that to fill the water, to fill it up so it wasn't sitting on the bottom? That there were 4 levers?
The,
We didn't have
the,
to do
the four levers was what opened the door and flooded the cavern.
Oh, okay.
And then I think the way that Marshall Stone and his helpers knew to get it out was you had showed them.
mechanism.
I feel like you had
Okay.
showed them the.
Well, we definitely found it, and
Yes.
we showed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What other business would you like to attend to?
Should we start supplying the boat, and should we also talk to Nate and Jenkins?
Is it too soon to supply the boat?
If it's going to be done at the end of the week, in a 3 to 4 days, we should probably start
Yeah, in theory, 2 days.
2 days.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
Do we need like barrels of water and salted pork?
We don't not need them.
We should at least order it so that we know that it would be ready to put on the boat. Because if it's going to be, let's say, a week's journey, then we want to make sure we have a week's worth of supplies, maybe more, just in case.
Yeah. So we're at the point we're gonna take it up to Wesleyville, hang out in Wesleyville for a beat, and work our way over on land to Lucknow.
I believe so. Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
then-
so.
So we need to get up to Wesleyville and have, some reserves. But then from there we would ostensibly stock up in Wesleyville for the land journey.
So let's see. So the people who came down from Wesleyville, which would be, gosh, all of you. So yeah, so you would know roughly that it's like, and also from some Sir Galdinger talking to Lily, it's roughly 250 miles to Wesleyville. So that would be like 5 days on a riding horse, or 6 if you want to go easy, and then 8 days on a mule or pony. And then it's more than double that. It's about 525 miles by sea. But if you were to go all the way up the river Fennel, or Rennell, rather. But you could also, if you have your map, you could also leave the boat at the river is probably large enough to accommodate your ship, but you could also leave it at the port, basically the capital of Gosnold, which is the duchy to the north. So you're in Oxnard. Gosnold is the duchy to the north, and that capital, Flanlin, is on the ocean. So you could leave it docked there, and then either take some other conveyance up the river, or try to bring the ship all the way up. Or you could just go on horse to Wesleyville. Or you could go somewhere else on a boat.
So many choices.
Let's do that.
Would you, Paelias, would you have gone through the desert, or would you have gone the northern route through the mountains of Torin? Would you have traveled through a desert or through the mountains to get to the western edge of Centralia?
When did I do this?
After you left the Elven Woods, but before you met up with Finric in Wesleyville.
Before I met up with Finric, so after the time where we all met the first time? Or before that?
No, before that.
I'm probably more of a mountain guy. I probably would have gone through the mountains.
Okay, so you would have taken the same route then that Agnes would have taken, sort of through the mountain pass, through the city of Thor, which is on the border of Lucknall and Torin. Because while that is a longer journey, it is safer than some of the other routes that are at your disposal.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I think we should at least go to Flan, or is it Flan?
It should be Flanlin. I think the LYN got cut off on your maps.
Flanlin?
Flanlin.
Okay, so maybe we should definitely go to Flanlin, and then we can decide or ask advice as to which path would be better and how much it would cost to, keep the boat moored there.
Always comes down to money.
No, yeah. I mean, the thing is, we don't want our boat to be taken by someone else.
We'll just give him a big diamond.
Just got the
Well,
boat.
we can just tell Nate and Jenkins that they can use the boat in Flanlin as,
Yeah,
a way of
go
getting
fishing.
some money. But we should talk to Nate and Jenkins first.
Well, yeah.
So as you guys are sort of standing outside the shipworks near the docks, Salty runs up. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You checking out your boat?
Hey,
Yes.
we were looking for Nate and Jenkins. Have you seen those? Have you seen those clowns?
Oh, they've been borrowing a different fishing boat, so they're probably out right now. But they usually come back a little after lunch.
Cool. Do you know where they eat or where they drink?
Oh, probably the Ringing Bell. Or
Great.
just hanging out around here.
Thanks, Salty. What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I'm just, doing my thing.
Good old Salty.
You
Good old
guys,
Salty.
Now, Salty, you wouldn't be. Did you talk to Finistral at all? I know you said that she didn't see you, but did she maybe send you any kind of messages lately?
Messages?
No, no.
No messages.
Okay. Well, did you have fun walking Lily to
Oh,
the town hall?
yeah, I mean, she's, she's doing really well with her fighting training. It's pretty awesome.
Did she show you a couple of her moves?
She did. She's really awesome.
That one with the dagger?
Oh, yeah, where she throws a dagger at your head.
That's good.
It's a little startling.
She loves that one.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll be around if you need me. Bye.
Slippery Salty.
That was weird,
Hmm.
but so is Salty. So,
It makes sense.
yeah. And we have a gigantic Mr. Bones.
So we got our ship, but it's not quite ready. We need provisions with it.
Yeah.
But we're also not sure if we need to take a ship. We might be able to do horses, or some of us have ponies, so we'd be slower.
Well, ponies and mules are both slower, but we could take the animals on the ship. Is there enough space for them?
Yeah.
And then we discussed, but I think we dismissed the idea of taking the ship all the way up to Lucknow via the southern route.
Oh, by going.
Southern route.
That's really. That's
That would
really,
be really
far.
far.
Yeah.
I mean, even by. So let's see. So. I did some. I thought you might be traveling soon, so I did some calculations. So it would be. Well, let me do the. You wouldn't actually know exactly how many miles. Actually, who would you? Yeah. Actually, no. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to talk to someone to really understand.
But our map has a scale on it.
Your map has a scale on it. All right, fair enough. So, assuming the map is reasonably drawn, it's a little over 1,000 miles by sea to northern Lucknow, and of course, Twizzard, you would know that the northern waters, there are treacherous storms.
Yeah, I don't want to do the northern
Beasts.
route. I think we're talking like 1,500 miles and going
I see. Taking the full.
up through the Central Sea.
Yeah, it's cold waters up there. With my beard.
You don't want to stop and get some torn ice wine?
Cold waters up there.
I'll get it at the duty-free shop over in.
Wesleyville?
Gotcha. So you're talking about going past the coastal kingdoms, past Swabia, and then up into the Central Sea. Yeah, that is a totally less dangerous way to go by sea.
Where are we trying to get to?
Lucknow.
Where's that?
Well, Wesleyville first, and then Lucknow.
That's true.
Where's Wesleyville?
What was the reasoning behind Wesleyville? Just to refresh my own
Very
memory.
top right.
Because apparently we are circus performers now.
Oh, is that where we're going with that?
I mean, we could skip out on that.
Did I tell everyone that?
I think you introduced us to
I
that
don't know,
lady.
did you?
I may have.
Oh, I
I'm
don't think
pretty-
you definitely haven't met her. You folks have not met her. No.
Okay.
You could go meet her now if you want.
Oh,
No, so I'll feel worse when I skip out on whatever she's expecting me to do if I meet her.
it might be good money. You might
I'll
learn
never
to do backflip.
Can you move it down a little bit, Sean?
What?
What?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to recap, you guys are here at the southernmost point of
Mhm.
Oxnard.
So
you're
we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this river through the mountains. That's how we're gonna use the ship.
No.
I don't think it goes through.
Yeah, so this is Flanlin. This is the capital of the duchy to the north. You could also go down past Central Kingdoms, past Swabia, and up into the Central Sea.
And what was our first thought? We were going to go up through the north?
If you were going to go a fully sea northern route, you would go around this way.
The problem is the sea. The sea is really choppy and it's very cold, and will capsize and die.
Yeah, we never.
So are we not going to use this boat if we're not taking the southern route and we're not going the northern route? Or why are we buying a boat?
Why do anything? I mean, it's there, man.
This boat doesn't seem like it's going to get us to where we want to be.
It will. We just don't want to ride it there.
I mean, I think the original reason you were going for the boat was to use it to
Get the fifth amulet.
to get the fifth amulet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Is that where we're going? Where are we going there?
Well, we're doing some research first before we,
If you stop spending so much time with Anne and listen to our conversations,
Ooh.
you would know what we're doing, Linus.
because the problem is, it's like if we get the fifth amulet, then we've got all 5 amulets, but we still wouldn't know what the hell to do with them.
All right.
So I think the thinking is that we do the research first to figure out like what we're getting into, try to uncover more information. Then we use the boat to go and get the 5th amulet, and then when we've got the 5th, we're like ready to go. And it seems like there's pieces that are falling together, falling into place, but there's still some big questions.
Okay, but we don't need to force the boat on a trip that it doesn't go on. Like, we can just take horses, right?
I mean, we could.
I mean, we have a boat and we can use it for boating when we need to use a boat, but when we need to go on land, it looks way shorter to just ride up there than it would to take a boat all the way around.
We have to go around the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably true. What's the difference between boating speed and horsing speed?
Yeah. So the biggest difference is that
Horses need to rest.
so a sailing ship is 48 miles per day. It's slower, right? It's 2 miles per hour on average, but it can go all the time, and you don't have to worry about. I mean, maybe there's some pirates or some sea beasts, but you're not the terrain is not an issue. Now, when you're on a when you're on a horse, obviously the terrain matters, but so basically a riding horse can go the same distance in a day, 48 miles. The mule and the pony are 32 miles. But sort of this area here is all going to be mostly flat, but then once you get into Torin, you're gonna spend about 50 or so miles to get up to the mountain pass, and then on the other side, and then down to the river. You can go through what Agnes and Paelias would have heard of, which are the let me get the name right. The what are they called? They're oh, come on. Where did I put this? Write this down. I think I'm mad at myself. The bogs of Karath Tor. They're not to be taken lightly, but it shaves more than 50 miles off the trip, and it's all flat, so you don't have to basically go at half speed up into the mountains and then back down.
But they're bogs.
But they're the bogs of Karath Tor, and you know how that is. I mean, it's possible, but
I mean, wetlands is never fun.
There'll be there'll be some adventures either way, but
Great. So, I guess
But you could also go over the mountains and through the desert as well.
Desert?
Although
I don't know if I like the desert path.
If we go through Torin, that's my homeland. I'm sure we can get some good prices for guides, meet lots of cool dwarves, get a new set of MC Hammer pants, because my current pair is slightly soiled.
You can wash them. You can wash your clothes. It's something that people do.
Let's talk later.
Okay.
I've always wanted to meet a cool dwarf.
Where am I from?
They exist.
Finric. Oh,
Paelias,
Finric.
you are from Lucknow.
Oh, we can go through there too.
Yeah,
Wait, that's where we're going.
that's where you're going. You're going back to your homeland, buddy.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
good job, Paelias.
We're returning you.
All right.
And in fact,
So that's where all the information is? We don't have that information already?
you know the way to the great library of Parmacoa, but it's been how long has it been since you studied there?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been many talks.
many dalks.
Yeah.
You got
Many
some
a
overdue
dalk
books?
has passed. Seems like decades of dalks have passed.
Well, it sounds like it's going to take us a few weeks to do this trip.
Arr, I'm ready now.
Yeah, ready to get going, huh?
I mean, last time we
All
went.
right, so we still need to get Nate and Jenkins then, so that we can leave the boat in their stead, because the boat's going to be ready. And I don't feel great about having the boat be ready and not having anyone taking care of it.
I mean, the other thing, yeah, you could hire them as a crew, have them go the southern route while you go the northern route on foot. I don't know. I mean, there's
Ooh, meet up with them.
Again, what do we need a boat for?
Well, so then we could at least talk to them and say, we're going to go up north and do some research. When we get back, we're going to want to go on a sea journey, and we're going to need you to crew the boat. But in the meantime, we will let you use the boat for tourist fishing, any kind of money maker that you would like
Floating.
to
No
make
worries.
up for the fact that your boat has been, destroyed.
No need.
Also, why don't we have them stock it up while we're doing this stuff? They can get all the supplies.
Yeah,
That sounds
we fill it with pies and muffins,
Yeah,
Mhm.
they probably would fill it up with things that are actually good to have at
and we
sea.
eat everything at the first rest stop.
There's no rest stops when you're on a boat.
It's all rest stops.
There's either no rest stops or it's all rest stops. Whatever. There's nothing in between.
So that sounds like a plan to me.
Cool.
Sweet. All right, guys. Love it when a plan comes together.
Well, so that plan involves telling Nate and Jenkins to do stuff for us. So that part,
Yeah, they're good.
right?
They're reliable.
And then, that's easy. So then what's left for us to do?
We go to this thing to get the information.
Then we go up to Wesleyville. Sorry, we're in Windbell. We go up to Wesleyville and then make our way over somehow to Lucknow. So then the question becomes, well, it's not really a question. I guess we've decided we're going to take our animals to Wesleyville.
Yeah, so Wesleyville is on the way to Liechtenstein, or
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
okay.
Unless you went the desert route. If you went the desert route, you'd try to find a way through the mountains.
No, I think that's out.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. All right, so let's go up to
So yeah,
Gosner.
with a mule and a pony, it's going to be about an 8-day trip up to Wesleyville.
One way. Yeah,
Yeah. So
solid 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Okay.
wait, what? No, it's 6-day weeks. 8 days is only a week and a third.
Yeah, round trip. I'm thinking.
Oh, round trip.
Yeah.
Well, round trip is going to be
3 weeks.
much longer because you're going to continue on to
Go up to
Lucknow.
Lucknow. Yeah, we're going to be gone for a while. Does anyone want to come?
You're saying to Wesleyville then is the 6 or 8 day trip.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then how much further is Lucknow?
It would be
3 times that.
What?
well, it'd be 250 miles from Wesleyville through Gosnald and Torin to the Valley of Frost, leading up to.
Wait, sorry. Show me Wesleyville again.
You have this.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, this
So wow, it's going to take us several months.
the scale of this map is I mean this is the whole continent.
Yeah.
We'll probably fast forward a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should at least get to Wesleyville. Then from there, we go to a place in Torrin that is familiar to Mr. Twizzard. That is somewhat on the way, so we're not going out of the way. And then from there, we'll figure out the next leg of the trip.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I better go talk to Anne.
And do we invite Finistrel?
Finric has synced Sending Stone, so he can contact her.
But do we want to?
She contacted you last session to tell you that she'd seen Salty, and you told her not to kill him.
All right. Yes, I'll do that. So, Paelias.
Yeah.
So you need to talk to Anne. I'll need to talk to Finistrel, and then Agnes and Twizzard. You guys will talk to Nate and Jenkins.
Sure. I'll stop in and talk with Lily, see what she wants to do. Hang out for seeing her father, or because otherwise we're gonna pass them on the way.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the plan. We talk to everyone, and then we'll make it an early night in the game. Get up early tomorrow and hit the road. Is that sort of the?
Sure.
Okay.
How many weeks are in a month?
We have to. Oh, we have to pay off the boat.
4.
Oh
Good.
yes, Paelias, you owe some money. Not only do you owe money to Finric and Mr. Twizzard, or just Finric for your diamonds, your 300.
Yeah. So you guys bought me some diamonds,
So
and we're splitting it, right?
Sounds good.
Okay. Because it's for your lives. Again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So we got 2 diamonds, or did we just got 1?
2.
we
We
got
got 2.
You got 1
2.
from Elsa and 1 from Astala.
What's the total? It was like 300 and then 2 something.
275.
So 575.
You got the get out of my hair discount from Astala.
And we didn't even fix her roof. Or his roof. So 575. 4 ways. Is that cool? So it's like 150 each, 145 each.
Sure.
Sounds good.
That's gold, right?
Yeah.
This is depleting my funds.
Okay.
All right. And then what do I owe?
Ooh, that hurt.
You guys owe, what was discussed was 2 rubies, but
So I have an emerald that I assumed was going to be one of the things that we paid with.
yeah, that is equivalent.
All right. And then I
Oh,
have.
and I'm giving Paelias the diamond that I have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll add the diamond too. Thanks. Do
Okay.
you want me to just hold on to both of them then?
I thought that I only took one of the diamonds myself. Was that?
Cool, right?
They said 150.
145.
Well,
Oh.
between the 2 of us, or 3 of us, we have both the diamonds. So yes, you have both the diamonds now.
Okay. Cool. I got 2 diamonds. So.
Okay.
2, 3,
Well, we should take it out of whoever's inventory had it in it yesterday.
4.
128, and that
I
includes.
took one out of mine. It's possible I had both and didn't mark it. It's
Okay.
just me.
Twizzard, did you have a diamond from last week?
I don't think I had a diamond.
All right, let's just okay. Well, if the only person who has diamonds now is Paelias and he has 2, then we're kosher.
Yeah, I put in 2 diamonds. Okay. So I owe something for the ship then, and that is I have 3 rubies. So I'll pay a ruby, I guess.
Did we already pay off the ship?
No.
No. Oh, so,
I gave money. Twizzard gave money.
but the money is owed to Marshall Stone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gave a ruby. I gave a flawless ruby. You gave a ruby, and now the other 2 owe rubies.
Okay.
All right. So I'll give 1 ruby. I'm down. I only have 2 rubies left.
I have no rubies.
And I'm going to give an emerald, and I have no jewels.
No jewels.
All right, are you guys gonna go back to Marshall and give them to him now?
I don't know if we've left yet.
Oh, okay.
It would be nice. It would be nice to be all settled up.
You're probably
Yeah,
just
well-
standing outside still, yeah. So
Or why don't we give it to Nate and Jenkins and have them pay when it's done?
Oh.
No, just give it directly to Marshall Stone.
That's like saying, let's give it to Salty and ask him to go deliver it.
Nate and Jenkins?
Nate and Jenkins are a little more reliable than Salty.
Yeah, for sure.
Why risk it?
Yeah, well, that's fine. Whatever. We can pay the guy directly. That's fine.
Okay, and we're just gonna assume that it's gonna work out with Nate and Jenkins, and we'll tell this dude that Nate and Jenkins will take care of the boat while we're.
We should talk to Nate and Jenkins.
Yeah, they're gonna be back, around 1 or 2 p.m. So you can talk to them then.
And we're not leaving till tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna go like step back inside, then pay them, then leave, then talk to Nate and Jenkins, and then go back and like tell the guy again. It's like just sort of operations.
Yeah. Okay. So we did all that.
Well, it's not like they have texting.
Great,
Fast forward for all that.
fair enough. Okay, so you're gonna talk to Anne. I'm gonna
Oh,
talk to Minstrel, and it's got to be coming up on 1 o'clock when they get back from fishing, right?
Yeah, it would arguably be 2 o'clock when they get back. If you want to fast forward to 2 p.m., or if Paelias wants to have a lunch with Anne or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'll go check in with Anne.
Cool.
All right, so Paelias is checking in with Anne. What do you want? How do you want? Let's do that scene.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Right.
Should I break out the sending stone, or do you want to?
Well, whatever order you want to do it in. You want to talk to Finn?
Sure. Hey, Finn.
Yes, Finric. How's it going?
Great. Why'd you call?
Finric, you called me.
I must have bumped into the stone. So we're gonna go out on a quest for like, I don't know, probably like a month or two.
A month or well, is this the lead that you talked about?
I mean, yeah, more or less. So
Well, I'm coming with you.
that's why I'm, that's why I picked up the sending stone.
Oh, right, of course. Well, I am just north of Bellwether Glen, or at least soon I will be.
Oh, that's great.
Are you going?
So-
Yes.
We're our first stop. So we're gonna go to look now. There's just some research that we want to do that we think will kind of help flesh out this lead that we believe we have. So the first stop along the trip is going to be Wesleyville for us. We're going to leave in the morning and head up there. So, if we want to just keep in touch, and it seems like you have a head start up to Wesleyville from where we are. So,
Yeah.
you know.
I am on foot, though. Could you perhaps purchase the horse I'd rented before from El North, and I will reimburse you as soon as we are together again.
Yeah, no problem.
Wonderful. I shall sending stone me when you are at the fork, where the westerly fork leads to Bellwether Glen, and you would be then going north to Wesleyville, I trust.
That's it. Yes.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
All right. Talk tomorrow.
Okay. All right, Paelias and Anne.
Hi.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
They're like two peas in a pod.
Nice hammer you got.
Mace.
Mace, shield. Is that mine or hers? Am I the white or the gray?
This is
She's the one
you.
with the cat face.
Yeah, she's the one with the cat face.
Oh, okay. Hi, Anne.
Yes, Paelias. It's
Long time no see.
Indeed, I suppose. Are we having lunch today?
Yeah, we can have lunch. We should probably talk too. I have some news about a trip we're planning.
Ah, I see. What is the news?
Well, should we talk over lunch?
Certainly.
All right, let's get some food.
All right. Where are you gonna get food?
At a food place that we like. No
Dude.
fun.
Singing sisters, winking owl, leaf bottoms, or just putting together something from the food at the church?
Oh yeah, no, we'll just put them together.
Okay. All right. So you guys
Go
go
for
to the church. Bridget is doing some cleaning around the main sanctuary, and you retire to Anne's quarters, where you put together a delightful mix of some fruits, maybe some dates, some cheeses,
Date.
some cured sheep, some mutton.
Mutton.
And okay, so now you're eating lunch.
Ain't nothing like this mutton.
Paelias.
All right. So, so apparently, so I told you about the amulets, and I told you about the kind of search we're doing to look for the last amulet, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, well, this amulet is somewhere out to sea, which is why we're building this boat, and we're going to have this boat ready to go. But we want to get some information about what to do with these amulets, how best to use them. Are we going to destroy them? What are we going to do with them? What's the pros, the cons, the dangers, all that good stuff. And we realized that the information is actually in my hometown in Lichtenstein. Something.
So close. Licknall.
So close.
So
we're
gonna.
Quite the journey.
It is, yeah, it is. So we are gonna go pretty soon, and I don't know if you would like to join us and maybe see my hometown and come hang out and meet some of my old pals, or if you've got a lot of commitments here, I understand.
Paelias, I would love nothing more than to go on that trip with you. However, I'm afraid Bridget is not quite up to the task of running the church. I'm afraid I must stay here, but perhaps I could get a sending stone from Skye.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We could stay in touch.
Yeah, do they have any of those visual sending stones? We could do like a FaceTime. That'd be cool.
I had not heard of that arcane ability. Is that new?
Well, it's something I just thought up. I'm gonna have to invent it and trademark it.
I see. Well,
yeah.
Barring that, the traditional sending stone will have to suffice.
Okay. Well, let's go get one.
All right.
Stone store.
Yeah. So
less buggy.
I think that we established Finistel got the last one from Skye, but you could go to Elsa's.
Elsa. Okay. All right. Let's go to Elsa's.
All right. So you guys head over to Elsa's. You see her cat outside the shop, preening itself in the sun, and as you open the door, it of course runs in as well.
Hi, Elsa. So we're going on a journey, and we're going to be doing a long distance thing for a while. So we were hoping we could get another sending stone to loop in, so I can keep in contact with Anne here.
Yes, I have one that you can have. They are hard to come by, though. It will cost you 400 gold.
Oh, wow. Hey, sending stone to the guys. What did you guys pay for these sending stones?
We found ours.
I stole mine from Fallra.
You were there for most of the sending stone acquired.
You bought one, right? Right, Finric?
Say again?
You bought one?
Yeah, I did I?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
How'd you get your?
Yeah.
Finish our bottle?
Finistel bought one.
Yeah. How much did she pay? This is like
Yeah.
What's that?
10?
Huh?
Hey, Finn.
I don't know how much Finn bought hers for.
I thought it was like 200.
He's gonna ask her.
Finric, I wasn't expecting to hear from you so soon. Are you heading north today?
No, we were just sort of curious what you paid for your sending stone.
Oh, from Skye?
Yeah.
I paid 415 gold, I think.
Oh, okay.
Why is that?
Just curious.
What-
We were in the market, so we just wanted to kind of,
You
get our
already
finger.
you already all have sending stones, I thought.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we're gonna need another one.
So we're going on this big trip, and Paelias is going to be with us. Anne's not able to come, and I think it's just
of
important
course.
that
I understand. Yes, well, certainly that is a fair price. Although I believe she said that was her last.
Gotcha. Okay, well we'll figure something out.
All right. I'll hear from you tomorrow. Still,
Absolutely.
connection goes dead.
All right. So I heard all that.
Finric would have to relay it unless you brought Finistel into your group talk. So.
All right. So Finric relayed that to me.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. Well. Okay. That is costly. But well,
The church could. Well, that is a lot of money. It would be fairly irresponsible of me to use the church's funds.
No, I wouldn't ask you to do that. Listen. What's her name again? Cat lady.
Elsa.
Anne.
Oh, Anne.
Elsa. No, Elsa. I don't know Anne's name. Listen, Elsa.
Both cat ladies.
Just in the spirit of friendship and communal trust and working toward a common goal, you think you could give us like a friendly face discount or something?
Speaking of trust, Paelias, where are you going?
Oh, well, we're going up to Liechtenstein, my old hometown.
Look now.
No, yeah, yeah. We're gonna do some research so we can figure out how to get these stones.
Your goal is the Great Library.
Yes.
Fascinating. There are items that you would be able to procure for me along the way.
Oh yeah, what would you like?
Costs 400 gold.
Well, depends. Which route are you taking?
We're gonna go the mountain route through. We have to stop at Wesleyville, so we're gonna go the northern mountain route.
I see. Well, let's do this. If you have, say, 200 gold today, and then perform certain favors or procure certain elements of arcane ability along the way, we will call it a deal?
Can you be a little bit more specific? What do you want us to get?
Oh, certain herbs and, spell components. You're well aware of the needs of the arcane practitioners.
Yeah, we have a bag of holding. I'm sure we can procure a good amount. I think that sounds fair.
Like for the bag of holding?
Apparently. Yes, okay. That, I think we... and she brings out a sending stone with a carving of a cat on it.
Oh, very cute. Very
and
cute.
She gives that to Anne, and she also says to you, Paelias, perhaps I should sync my stone with yours, Paelias, so we can be in touch.
Oh, are we not synced already? Yeah, we can sync.
All right, so she holds out a stone, and you touch yours to it.
Sure.
Now, Anne has to attune to her new one for an hour before you can sync to her.
Huh?
All right, so you pay the discounted 200?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you spend the rest of the day with Anne? Or what? When did you guys want to fast forward to something, or what was the plan?
Just to meet Nate and Jenkins.
Oh,
I
Nate
think.
and Jenkins. Right. Okay, so
Other than that,
Nate,
we're good to go, right?
so Agnes and Twizzard are meeting Nate and Jenkins. Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
All right, so you folks have lunch somewhere, and then sure enough, you see Nate and Jenkins coming off the docks. All right, Twizzard and Agnes, you see them walking off the docks.
Hey,
Hi.
Oh, hello. Beautiful day today.
It is. How was your trip out in the waters?
The catches have been bigger and bigger.
That's interesting. Bigger and bigger. What do you think might be? Is it just later on in the season and the fish are getting bigger, or do you think there might be some bringing them into the shoreline?
I don't know. To be honest, ever since you folks chased Falrith out, it's been getting better and better. I can't explain it.
Huh.
well, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay. So we have some questions to ask you, propositions, favors, however you'd like to look at it.
Is it going to result in us getting a large crab again?
Well,
Hopefully not.
I can't guarantee that, but there might be some money in it.
They sort of look at each other and look back to you. We're listening.
As you know, we had that ship that you brought us out to. We've had it spiffed up so that it would be seaworthy.
Aye, that you have. I've seen Marshall and his team working on it every day.
Should be ready in a few more days.
You've taken a journey then?
Well, yes, we would like to, but we're first going to be making a journey by land. And we were hoping that in the meantime, you could look after the boat for us if you need to use it for your fishing ventures, or maybe with the additional tourism for boat rides, a nice little cruise around, leisure sailing. I don't know, but
You think there'd be a market for that now, huh?
well,
Maybe.
you can always see, but we'll be out for probably a month or more.
And you're saying you just let us use your new ship?
Well, we need someone who knows the way around a ship. We need seamen on our boat.
That's understood.
Well, when we get back, we would like to take her on a sea voyage, and we would love for you to crew her.
Well, they sort of look at each other, and I think something could be arranged. What would the compensation be?
Well, while we're out, any money that you make from her use would be, I would say, 100% yours.
You would, huh? Well, that's right generous of you.
And then when we return, you would already have a good feel for her, know her
Aye, that we would.
her ways, and then I can't guarantee that we'll come back with any treasures. This is a risk journey. So,
Or that we'll even come back.
yeah.
Oh, Twizzard. You're not kidding, are you, Twizzard?
Not about that one.
All I can say is that if we do find something, maybe we can do some kind of split. But I would need to talk with the rest of the group to decide what that might be.
Well, we'll certainly owe you by the time you come back if you're really letting us use her free of charge while you're gone. So
Yeah,
I think whatever journey you have, we'll be up for it, right, Jenkins? Aye.
Just don't break anything.
No, of course, we'll treat her as if she's our own.
And while you have her out and about, if you get a certain feel for her and you think that there would be a particular flag or emblem that would represent her, maybe give your ideas to Colt and see what they can fashion up.
We will do just that, Agnes.
All right. Then we will have some means of contacting people in Windbell. So if we need to contact you while we are gone, we'll just have someone get word to you.
All right. And what if the opposite were to happen? How would we get word to you?
Skye can contact us.
Oh, okay. That all sounds really. Now, does Marshall know that we'll be using her?
Well, we wanted to make sure that we discussed this first with you before we told Marshall that you would be her caretakers for the meantime.
Aye, no, that makes sense. All right. This
In fact, if you want, we could go and walk in right now so that he sees that we're all in agreement.
Sure. Let's go say howdy to him. Ta-da!
That's Marshall?
Yes, that's Marshall Stone.
Oh.
Yeah, so Marshall,
No.
yeah. We're going to be heading out for a land adventure, but we would like Nate and Jenkins here to be the caretakers of our ship.
Yeah.
So when it's ready,
Okay.
they will be taking her out, getting a feel for her. They're going to be her crew.
Well, all right. Certainly they're trustworthy fellas. Agnes, can I have a word with you, Agnes?
Of course.
So Marshall pulls you aside and he says, "Should I tell him about the secret compartment?"
Oh, the frunk?
Well, not just the frunk, but
Oh, the other ones. No, just let that stay a secret. If they find it, they find it, but
oh, no one will find it unless I tell him where they is. Don't you worry about that.
are you going to tell us where it is?
Of course.
Oh, that would be bad.
All right, yeah, let's just keep that on the DL.
Sure.
Don't let anyone know.
Don't let. Got it. The DL. Understood. All right. So that's that. Now wait. Hold on. If you're going on the land journey, there's the matter of the outstanding. I mean, I know I'm not quite done yet, but when are you leaving?
We're going to be leaving tomorrow morning, so we will drop by with your final payment, which I believe is going to be a ruby, and an emerald.
Okay, that should be fine. So he does some quick calculations in his head. He's like, yeah. All right, gentlemen.
All right, then.
Yarr.
Thank you so much, Marshall.
You're very welcome.
Nate, Jenkins, thank you as well.
All right. So you guys have your budding crew all worked out.
We'll run over to the town hall to talk to Lily.
Yes.
You want to go?
Yeah, leave it up to her if she wants to. I mean, she can send things to her father.
We always look like we got.
Yeah, Lily, you look so grown up with your armor and your dagger and cutlass.
Oh, well, I owe it all to you folks.
So
Nice.
we're gonna head up north to Wesleyville and then further northeast to Lucknow for the university there. Are you interested in joining us, or do you want to stay here with your father when he arrives?
Wait, point of order. Was he heading down?
He was.
Yeah, but I don't remember how long it's going to take him to get here, because I thought he was already on his way down, like a long time ago.
I think it was just, it was multiple weeks of
real time.
But I think it was like 2 or 3 days of game time.
Yeah, so he would be on a riding horse, so it would be 5-day journey. I think I'll probably stay here and show him my new skills, perhaps protect him as he as he works on the keep. That's right, because he was bringing some people down. He was going to go to the keep.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
All right. This wouldn't also have something to do with a Mr. Salty Baggins, would it?
Oh. You notice a slight blush.
Ooh.
Well, I'm sure that you will keep your father very safe, as he will also keep you very safe.
I'm going to throw a dagger right at his face.
Well, maybe you should tell him that you're going to show him a trick first, so he doesn't, freak out too much.
Fair point. You'll be leaving tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning, yes. So we'll still have, this evening to hang out before we leave, but it will be for a while. And you can always use your sending stone anytime you need to talk with us.
That sounds wonderful.
And if you want, Nate and Jenkins are going to be taking our boat out and getting used to her. So if you want to learn how to
I would.
crew a ship.
I think I would. That sounds like a grand adventure. All right. All right. All right. This is exciting.
Hey, did Mr. Bones disappear?
Mr. Bones, did you recast the spell at 10 a.m.?
Well, that's what I was wondering. I don't think I did.
Oh.
Because we don't know exactly what time it is.
So if he disappeared, do I have to find where his pile collapsed?
Should you just cast the spell as soon as you wake up?
I wake up at different times.
Or do you want to cast the spell as soon as you go to sleep?
You have a arcane connection. I'm gonna say that when it's about to fade, and you can recast it.
So essentially, he's always down one spell slot.
Maybe this was my connection kicking in, being like, I feel it's time.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah, no, Mr. Bones is all right. Assuming you want to, yeah, exactly. Assuming you want to use that spell slot every single day.
Always, every day. All right.
I love it.
Mr. Bones. Okay, just making sure.
All right. Any other business that you want to attend to today?
We would pick up the horse tomorrow morning, right? This probably won't be a problem to just get and go, right?
Yeah, you could give Elnath a heads up that you're gonna need the horses and that you'd like to purchase.
Let's do that.
Okay. Yep, that's easy enough.
Someone walk over and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, and she would say that if you're buying, was it a pony? Finn had a pony, I think, right?
No, I thought Finn had a riding
Oh, did she?
the same kind of horse that Paelias has. A riding horse.
Yeah, if you're an elf, I think you have a regular horse.
Yeah. All right. So that would be 75.
Have a mule.
That would be 75 gold.
All right, so I'm gonna give 75 gold.
All right. And she says that she'll have all of your horses well rested, with some bags of feed ready to go in the morning.
Nice.
Great.
I believe my mule is at the stables with the ringing bell.
That's true. That is true.
And where's Orc Slayer?
Slaying orcs. I don't know. Mr. Bones, find Orc Slayer. There he is.
Oh,
Clydesdale.
that's a Clydesdale.
Oh, I
Look at
like
that
how you
horse.
gave extra big shoes.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Is that your horse?
That's my horse.
What's your horse's name?
Clyde.
Clyde. I always thought a pony was just a young horse, but it turns out it's a whole different animal.
They lied to us, man.
No, a colt.
A
Is
foal, perhaps?
A foal and a colt is a young male horse, I believe. A foal is a young horse.
Mm.
Oh, and you got mares, and you got geldings, and you got
Oh
Stanley.
my goodness, too many horses.
Yeah, really, where does it end?
Where does it end?
All right. Well, I'm sure my pony is next to someone else's horse.
My little pony.
I'm sure I'll find it.
All right. Any other business you'd like to attend to?
Nope.
None for me.
Just fast forward, I guess. Well, actually, I'll probably want to play the night before because I'm going to need some money after giving 150 gold to possibly save my life in the future.
All right, fair enough.
That was
are you
not
playing?
something I was ready to pay for, but
Are you playing at the Singing Sisters or the Ringing Bell?
ringing bell. That's my.
Yep.
You need a backup xylophonist?
No, I don't. Thank you, though.
All right. Yeah. Give me a couple performance checks.
All right. Performance check number 1. 17 plus 7 is 24.
Goodness.
15 plus 7, 22. 12 plus 7, 19.
Must be nice to add 7.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's where I decided to put all of my stuff.
All right. You. It is not a super crowded night, unfortunately. But you get 36 silver.
Nice.
That's like 3.7 gold.
Yeah.
No, 3.6.
Yep. And did you guys discuss your plans with Dagus?
Oh, it's dark. Is there anything going on in the Fishworks tonight?
It's fight night.
Fight night. Should we do fight night?
That's a silly question.
That's not good on myself
It's
at
been a
all.
while since I've hit something. Yeah, let's.
I think we're doing fight night.
All right.
We'll bring Paelias with. He'll
Oh yeah. Paelias
be
loves.
glad when he comes to.
But
Paelias
no, I
loves
mean,
fight night.
Elnoth revives you and does all that stuff. Like, nothing is to the death here.
To the
Yeah.
pit.
No, I think Ann and I are just gonna spend the night together. I don't think we're gonna spend
I guess
it
that makes sense.
in a fighting ring.
Do you guys want to come and spectate? Watch me hit some, I don't know, like horseman or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to her. What does she want to do? If she just wants to chill, because we're not gonna see each other for like.
How would you like to ask her, Paelias?
No, I think we're just gonna chill.
Good choice.
We're gonna hang out.
Our last night together before a month or so apart. Let's go to a fight.
Let's have fun here, Paelias.
I don't need to be the DM to know how she'd respond to that.
Right.
Oh my god. Alright, so you guys head over to the Fishworks around 11.
Sounds good.
Work some of your
Do I have any new surprises for anyone?
Agnes, would you try to play music at fight night, or are you gonna go with one of the inns, taverns?
Well, she already played. She could. I mean, you could go after you played, like if you wanted to fight. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if I played at like 9 to 10 or,
Yeah.
just one set.
So yeah, you guys roll in with Mr. Bones, and you see Nalto Werhagen. You see Aki the monk over there in the corner. Let's see. I think Salty's probably there. Elnoth is there talking to Aki. And yeah, so you guys go over to Nalto. So, oh, hey, you guys here for fight night?
Fight night!
Fight night!
Yeah, we're here for that.
That sounds pretty good. We got some fun things planned. Who's all fighting you doing? And remember, you got the bare knuckles, you got the weapons, and then you got the arcane if you want to go for that the whole thing.
I feel like I can do some bare knuckles brawling with I don't know. What do you got?
You mean who's? Well, certainly. I mean, Aki's over there. We could have a little monk versus monk action. That could be pretty good.
Oh, that could be good.
Could be good.
Didn't we have that before?
Well, I
It's
don't know.
exciting.
He might want a rematch, right? I remember you won barely.
It was Paelias and
Oh,
Finric
man.
versus the other two, right?
Yeah, I think it was Paelias and Finric versus Aki and.
We did spells though. We had magic.
And Finric tore everyone a new a-hole.
Oh no! Yeah, it was Mastala and. Yeah. Anyway,
I fought twice.
you fought twice. That's what it was. Okay.
Sure, Twizzard. Where are you going to?
Yeah, I gotta. Can I get my skeleton in on any of this? Odd question. I know.
He sort of takes a look. Yeah. You saying that skeleton's gonna fight tonight?
Got
Yeah.
13 hit points.
Yeah. Well, can he fight with me?
Oh, a little tag team. Yeah, sure. Why not? I think that'll drum up some business. Yeah,
I don't know if he'd
there's
be
Fight
useful.
Night's pretty popular. There's like a lot of, sort of generic townsfolk farmers around, to sweeten the pot, as it were.
All right. Then I'm gonna take my skeleton and we are gonna challenge Salty Baggins.
What? Me? I'm not fighting. I'm just here to watch.
Fine. I tried.
I can be on your team. I'm pretty quick. No, I'm not fighting. That's crazy talk.
Oh, how about Salty versus Mr. Bones?
Ah.
Hey, he's really tall. I don't like that idea.
Ugh.
No.
All right. Well, I'm good with monk versus monk. But what about Twizzard?
Yeah. So who's available to as a?
You would be magic, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I can't fight with weapons.
I could do just weapons, no magic.
Oh, you can fight this time?
Sure, why not? I mean, I'm not gonna die, right? You can't die at fight night.
You could.
So the worst that can happen is I just lose my entrance fee.
Mr. Bones could die if I accidentally fireball him. Maybe I don't want to fight with Mr. Bones.
Wait, if you win, you get how much? How much entry fee?
So it depends on the highest entry fee is if you're using arcane magic, but
I would just be doing weapons.
so yeah, it'd be 100 gold, and then depending on the odds, you get some payout from that if you win.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't have enough money. Sorry.
I can fight.
50,
I can say
50 gold for bare knuckle.
Nope. Thank you though. I cannot do any damage with bare knuckles.
I'll spot you.
No. I will just bet on you guys if I need to.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Now
so Finric, you're in for 50.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right. And Twizzard, what are you doing? I got some.
Yeah, who's the potential opponent here?
Well, I don't want to give away the surprise or anything,
Oh, great. Is it another stupid bear?
No, it's not a bear.
Oh, boy. All right. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'll try it.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Okay, so yeah, should we do Aki versus Finric?
Fight!
Baby fights.
Hey, wait, hold on. What did we decide about Mr. Bones?
I don't know if there's an because he's not necessarily the strongest. He doesn't have very much hit points. So if there's an appropriate opponent to go in there to fight him, that'd be cool. But if there isn't, then maybe I just go by myself.
Got it.
Like if there's a Mrs. Bones, that would probably work.
Mrs. Bones.
Or a Mr. Snake or something.
All right.
Even Mr. Bones has dark vision.
Oh, he's undead.
All right. All right. Are you ready for this, Finric?
Fight,
Sounds good to me.
fight.
So,
I guess, yeah, let's roll for initiative.
all right.
I forgot how to fight. We haven't we haven't fought in so long.
18.
All right, let me get some sweet fight music here.
Kumite music.
Exactly.
Fighting survive. Kumite, 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 kumite.
All right.
Just a random question, but because of the dome, I'm not like allowed to like receive bardic inspiration or something, right?
That's
I can give
correct.
it to you before you go in.
I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, because you already rolled into initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wish I thought of that.
All right. So you rolled. You said an 18.
Yeah.
All right. You only got 15, so you're up first.
All right. Gonna unarmed strike. Shock.
Well, it's bare knuckles fighting, so.
Yep.
26. Did that hit?
26 hits.
And 5 damage.
5 damage. All right.
And I'm going to flurry of blows.
All right.
So I got a 19.
That hits.
And I want a stunning strike actually,
Much better.
Okay.
because that's what I do.
And how much damage did it do?
Good question. 7.
Okay. Brutal first turn.
Yeah, so I got one more flurry of blow, but then I also the stunning strike is in play, so it's gotta roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, 22.
All right, so I'm gonna take that last flurry of blow.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Okay. And 7 damage.
All right. He is not bloodied, but he's very close. All right, so
Okay.
so you know, you guys go out there, you shake hands, and then Finric gets in there. Aki manages not to get stunned, but he does sustain a lot of damage. But then it is his turn. All right, he's gonna come in for the unarmed strike. That's a 25 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage.
Okay.
So wait, so you did an unarmed strike and an unarmed strike and a flurry of blows, right?
Oh shit! I guess technically I had one more unarmed strike to make, huh? That's okay. My
Well,
bad.
no, I think it's unarmed strike or for flurry of blows. Those are both bonus actions, right?
Yes, but flurry of blows uses a key point. So if we want to call it an unarmed strike and I take back my key point, that's fine.
Oh.
Whatever you want.
No,
I feel like
so
it's fine.
sorry, the flurry of blows costs a key point, but it's 2 attacks.
Yeah, but I forgot that I actually get 2 attacks on my normal action. I only took 3 attacks total. Whereas in theory, I actually should have taken 4.
Oh.
I'm totally fine with that. I screwed up.
All right.
Probably threw a bad blow somewhere in there. So yeah,
Fair enough.
we'll
Speaking
leave it
of,
as it.
Speaking of
Leave
bad
it as
blows,
it play it as it lies. Yeah, that's
play
it.
it as it lies. All right. 21 to hit.
Yep.
And that is only 4 damage. But
Okay.
he's gonna do the stunning strike on that one. Oh wait, he doesn't have stunning strike. He's not the same. He's not the same type of. Oh no, wait, he does. Never mind, he does. Spend 1 key point to make a target stunned. Okay, so Constitution saving throw 14 for him.
Jesus. Okay. 13. Shit. It's got me.
Oh man! All right, he's gonna use his final flurry of blows. That is 19 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, that's only 4 damage though. Alright,
Okay.
so that lasts until the end of his next turn, so he basically just goes again.
He just goes again.
Oh my god. Can he stunning strike again?
I think so.
I think so. Alright. Coming in. He's coming in. He's coming in hot. 21 to hit.
Yep. Wow.
18 to hit. And that doesn't hit. Okay, so 7, 9, 22 all told. And he's gonna do,
Wait, sorry. 22 damage.
yeah,
Altogether, all of his hits.
from all of his hits.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, whoa, how did that?
No. But he's gonna do, so that's another key point for flurry of blows. He's gonna do, can you give me a dexterity, no, a strength saving throw?
Sure. 21.
Ah, so he tries this open hand technique on you, but you you stand your ground, and
Nice.
all right, you're up.
All right, cool. This is a fight. Cool. So I'm going to unarmed strike him and 17.
17 hits.
That does 9 damage.
Wow.
Then I've got my second attack as part of the normal action. That's 25 to hit.
Yep.
Another 9 damage.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was.
All right,
Good.
he's still up, but he's woozy.
So now I'm going to flurry of blows.
Okay.
$19 to hit.
Maybe he should have done a patient defense. All right, yeah, that hits.
Yeah. So that's 8 damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right. So that's basically like 3 hits, right? So
Yep.
the first one's just gonna go, one side of the face, and then as he's coming up, I'm just gonna hit him again on that side of the face, and then he's just sort of, I'm guessing, is just gonna be slower to get back up. So I'm gonna switch it up, go back around the other side, and just kind of help him back up.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom. And the crowd goes
Nice.
wild.
But all friendly like,
What's that?
all friendly like.
Oh, yeah, of course. Wait, you said you helped him back up? No, you meant
I'm saying like I hit him like that.
Yeah.
He got back up. I hit him like that.
Right.
He slowed me up, so I hit him like that. To
Got
kind
it. Got it. Yep. Okay.
Just stay down.
Put him in a body bag.
All right. Elnoth goes.
No, I'll hold it back.
And you go over to Nalto, and oh, it's a heck of a fight. You monks really go at it really quick. Like it's pretty good. Here's 150 gold, and he gives you 150 gold.
Right
Yeah,
on.
making side bets.
All right. Elnoth asks if you need some healing.
Say again.
Do you need some healing? Do you need some healing?
Oh, I'm gonna go back and take a long rest.
Understood. All right. All right, Twizzard, you ready?
All right.
It's just you, right? No, Mr. Bones?
I think so. Yeah, unless you can find a suitable opponent. If not, it's just me.
I mean, you know, you could tag team with him.
But then there's someone else. Wait, I can tag team?
I mean,
Or you just mean we can go two on two? Yeah, so if he came, there'd be 4 creatures in there, right?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
All right, so Twizzard, you go into the center of the ring, and Nalto gets a couple helpers, including Salty, and they wheel out this this huge, like, it looks like a like a cistern, like a big water container. They sort of like push it forward, and it's on a couple wooden wheels. And they push it to the side of the ring, and out jumps a huge toad. It's like, boom, and it jumps into the ring. And roll for initiative. That's gonna
11.
It's gonna have to suffice for our toad right now. You say 11?
11. Whoa.
Oh man, you're going first.
First, can I speak to this toad in Ice Toad?
You could certainly try.
But that might be your action.
Oh, is that my action if I speak? Well, I'm just speaking.
No, you're just talking. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Hippity hoppity, flippity floppity.
And it's sort of like it cocks its head at you and like prepares to jump at you. So didn't work.
I may have insulted it, or I've said nothing. I may have said gibberish.
You said hippity hoppity. It's going to jump at you.
Uh oh. Okay. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Okay.
Wizard versus giant toad, fight!
All right. Well, I'm gonna try a different tactic this time round. So I'm gonna cast Fireball on him.
All right.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
So fireball.
Time for some cooked frog. Hopefully.
What's the radius on that?
20
20 feet, right?
20-foot radius. Yeah.
All right. So even if you put it at the very edge of the dome, well, no, it'll just barely not hit you.
That's how I like to cast it.
All right.
You want to feel the heat,
I like
but not
it to,
feel the
I
burn.
like it to just singe my beard.
Uh-huh.
That's how I feel this morning.
All right. Roll that damage.
Gets
Alright.
rid of the split hairs.
I'm just gonna do it here, so I don't have to add anything up incorrectly.
And he gets a dex save to half it.
That's true.
Wow, this frog is not rolling high tonight.
31.
All right, it takes 31 fire damage.
Eat it, froggy.
All right. The fireball impacts at the edge of the magical enclosure. Everybody on this side like jumps backwards as this flame is just burst back, and it's like because it's like it has nowhere to go. It does flow around. You don't take any damage, but it's definitely singeing your beard. And the frog is just like the giant toad is like. And
Probably
then it's going to try to bite you.
Frog's bite.
This one does. Oh yeah, 20 to hit.
Amazingly, that hits me.
Um,
Got through my 10 armor.
the the toad swallows you. It's like and completely swallows you. You are blinded and restrained. But
Oh,
you
boy.
also have total cover against attacks and other effects outside the toad. However, you do take 10 acid damage.
Ooh.
Technically, that's at the start of each of the toad's turns. So, you haven't taken any damage yet, but you are
Okay.
inside a toad.
I'm in the. And I'm
No more fireballs.
so I'm safe in the toad from further
Outside
toady
attacks.
attacks.
You're safe in the toad from other toad attacks, but the next one of his turn, you'll take 10 acid damage.
So he's now digesting me. That's his move.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So is it my turn?
The crowd's going wild. Mr. Bones looks worried.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's your turn. What would you like to do? You're inside a toad. You're blinded and restrained.
Yeah. Can I investigate his stomach?
Sure, yeah. Roll an investigation check.
20. Oh, plus 6. 26. I will find anything in his stomach.
So your dark vision makes this basically dim light, and you see a couple other bones inside this stomach, but other than that, it's very tight quarters. You are
Yeah.
inside a frog's stomach, slowly being digested.
All right. So I'm not sure. I could possibly animate the dead on those bones and see what happens.
It doesn't look like a full skeleton. It's just
Oh.
it's like he was fed like a hunk of cow or a sheep or something.
Bummer. Okay. So let's see here. So wait, I'm immobile, right?
Yeah.
So but I don't need to move to cast things, right?
Well, so your
That's a
speed is 0. You can still, yeah. So there's verbal, somatic, and material components to spells. I'm gonna say that you can do. I'm gonna say you can do verbal and somatic because the restraint doesn't it's not like you're paralyzed. But I'm gonna say that material, you would be hard pressed to get your materials out while you're inside a toad, and they also might be just destroyed by acid if you were to take them out of their leather pouches. So if you have something that's verbal and somatic or verbal, or just one or the other, but if it needs material. Although, do you use your arcane focus for your material components sometimes?
His crystal?
Yeah, you still have your crystal.
Oh, so technically fireball, I need a tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur.
Or your arcane focus.
Or your
which is-
arcane focus, yeah. For material components that cost money, but the others you can use arcane focus.
Okay.
So yeah, if it's a spell that doesn't consume something that costs money, you can still use your staff.
All right. And I'm in pitch darkness. I can't see out his mouth or anything.
No, you're in.
That's correct.
Okay. So I investigated where I am. Can I see any organs?
No, you're in the stomach.
No.
You're in an organ.
In the organ. All right, fine. I'm going to cast magic missile at the side of the wall.
All right. The side of the wall is basically you will take some damage from these.
Yeah, that's okay. It's either that or fireball.
Oh my god.
I suppose I could do grease, and then maybe I won't agree with the system, and I'd go slipping out the other end.
It's worth it.
Ew.
I'm trying to consider every exit strategy, if you will.
Try to make him burp.
Oh my god.
I don't know. All right, yeah, yeah. If I can, I'd like to cast magic missile at his stomach here.
All right, magic missile it is. You said he took 31 from the fireball, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
All right, magic missile.
All right, so that will be
What?
magic missile.
But that's how many you need to do that. Well, you want level 2, then you get 4 magic missiles.
Oh, so I tried to do it through the interfacer, so I could just click on buttons, and I hit that, and it just
Yeah.
says 2
You
plus
have to do
1.
it 3 times.
Why do I have to do it 3 times? Why
Well,
doesn't roll?
I don't know why.
Okay,
So 3.
well, I'm just gonna roll it and add it up.
Okay.
So, wait, 1d4 plus 1. That's it.
No, but you.
For each
Oh, for each
missile.
one. And for level 2, it should be 3.
It should be
missiles?
4
4
missiles
missiles.
total.
Okay, so that's one of them. 3 plus 1.
2
4.
plus 1.
Uh,
Just. You're at 5. You're at 5. Just roll it. Plus 5 is 10. Because it's plus 1.
okay, I'm just gonna keep rolling.
13.
All right,
13.
I'm very lost right now.
All right, so you hold your staff, which is
And-
growing slick in your hand by the moment as the digestive juices flow around your body, get mixed into your beard as you're struggling inside this frog.
This is awful.
And the magic missiles basically shoot from the end of the staff and immediately impact, and you're like, ah. So you said it takes 13.
13.
13.
All right, so you're gonna take 6 damage. But how do you want to do this?
Oh, did I kill that frog?
Yeah, I mean, it only had 39 health, so the fireball was pretty brutal.
Okay, that's fine. So, all right, so I cast my magic missile, and it does burns a bit each time it hits it. I'm like, because I can barely move anyway. I'm like, this is disgusting. But then I realized, like, I guess something important burst, and I'm
Yep.
covered in even nastier smelling jelly. And I'm, that's it. And I get my footing. I guess I can move a little bit more.
Yep.
And I bump down the top and go. I jump out the top of the frog right through his dumb head.
Oh, how is he going to survive that?
He died.
He died.
Oh,
That was
I
it.
thought you weren't allowed to kill people here.
Well, it's a frog.
So basically, as the people watch, the frog jumps up and whoop, swallows Twizzard whole, and everyone's like, "Wah!" And they're like going crazy, and then they're like, the frog's like sitting there like, and then it's like you hear these like, and the frog, and then Twizzard bursts out of this like shattered frog carcass as he like being birthed from an unholy womb, and just viscera and goo and guts is
Oh,
just
guts.
streaming from you as you like stand up.
Ugh.
You dust yourself down, squeeze out your beard,
Ugh.
and Nalta is just like, "Oh, I've made a mistake."
Maybe you prestidigitation that area.
I can.
But he hands you 450 gold.
Oh, why so much?
Well, you paid 150, so you made 300.
Okay.
So you're net 300, and Finric should be net
You
1.
had 2 to 1 odds on that?
I mean, the frog was pretty stout.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a giant frog. That's
Alright.
that's the number. That's how much he got.
Nice job.
All right. All right. I need a shower.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
That was gross. I wasn't expecting any of that.
Elnoth walks towards you, and she's just like, "You can heal yourself, right?" She slowly backs away. Yeah, that smells pretty bad there, Twizzard. And this is,
Yeah.
this is the Fishworks, so I know bad smells.
All right. Can I cast prestidigitation on myself and clean it
Yeah, I think you cast that a couple times probably.
all over myself? 1 cubic foot of space. All right. I'm just gonna go to the corner and do that a bunch of times.
All right, and I think that that's probably gonna end it for Fright Night. For Fight Night. Did I say Fright Night? That's a whole different thing.
Right. Sounds good.
Yeah, nice.
2 wins.
Yep, 2 wins. All right, so you guys head back to the Ringing Bell. Twizzard smelling mostly reasonable. Finric and Agnes don't have to stay that far away.
But we choose to.
All right, I think it's I don't know, it's 11:30. Do you guys want to keep going, or should we call it a night and just pick up on the road tomorrow, as it were?
Yeah, that's fine. Either way.
I think that.
Tell you what. Why don't we make it up to Bellwether, meet up with Ben, and then we'll.
All right.
Is that a reasonable?
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
Should we just say we bought some supplies?
Yeah. Let's say. I mean, how many days rations would you want to bring with you?
Are there any villages on the way up to Wesleyville?
Well, Bellwether.
Well, Bellwether's you would go west at the fork, and you're gonna, to go to Bellwether, but no, you'd be going north. It would be a little out of your way to go to Bellwether. So
And
no.
it's like 5 days by horse.
Correct.
That seems
Well,
doable. We can get
5 days by riding horse.
Some of us have ponies and mules.
Some of you have ponies and mules. It's going to be 8 on a mule or pony.
Oh boy. Slow pokes.
Erin, what do you think? 8 days worth of provisions, or should we plan on finding somewhere to stop?
Well, that's why I wanted to know if there were any. I mean, if I had come down that way, I should know if there's like trading posts or small farms or something that we might be able to.
Yeah, there's a few small farms, but they are small.
All right. So then we should actually try to do 10 days worth of provisions in case something happens.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so 1 day's worth of provisions is 5 silver pieces.
I technically have 4 lemon poppy muffins, so we just need 6 more.
Just 1 muffin a day?
We're good. It's a new diet.
I'm gonna have
That's
a look at that probably. So sorry, in terms of timeline, I'm assuming we've gone back, we've had the long rest, we wake up in the morning, and we're buying provisions.
Yes.
Is that
I think
cool?
that sounds good.
And
All
then
right.
we need to stop over at the Shipworks and pay the last payment.
Oh, good call. Shit. Okay.
Yep.
Should
Yeah.
we do that? Oh. Hey, boys. We're gonna go give some rubies to the ship dudes.
Okay.
Okay, cool. One ruby, and I'll give 1 emerald.
Yeah.
If
Wait. You're going now? Let's just say I gave you a ruby before because we had thought about this already.
all right, catch.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
So I run down. I go do that. The wizard, are you guys good to grab provisions?
Yeah,
Sweet.
we'll do that too.
So yeah, if you're doing 10 days of provisions, it would be 5 gold. No. Yes. What's that?
A piece or total?
A piece.
Okay. So I will take back.
I'm paid up.
All right, bring 5 gold out.
and met the boat builders, saying hi to folks, being like, "Yo."
All right. You're at the boat builder saying hi to folks.
Yeah.
Marshall Stone walks up to you. Ah, Finric, are you heading out then?
Yep, got a couple stones for you.
Ah, wonderful.
I give him the ruby and the emerald.
All right. Where did he go? Where are you, Marshall? I dropped you. Oh, God. I don't know where he went. I seem to have dropped Marshall Stone, but he takes it and he says, "All right, yeah, I'll let Nathan Jenkins take over then when she's in the water in a day or so."
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, good luck on your journey. I'm not 100% sure why you're taking a land journey after buying a ship, but I trust it's the right thing to do.
That's what I
It's crazy.
said.
It's a crazy mixed up world. I assure you.
Also buying a pot plant.
So then we get all the horses and mules and donkeys and
Yeah.
burros.
Yeah, what are the names? We've got
Soul is mine.
Laguna.
Laguna,
Orc Slayer.
Clyde.
oh man, it's amazing. And you're basically going to lead Finistel's horse.
Yeah.
All right. What's the name of her horse? Stinky.
No, it's not Stinky. Where is it? It's where
T-Bone.
the heck is it? I don't know, I'm having trouble finding it. Whatever. And you say goodbye to Lily. Huh. Good luck on your adventure, folks. Thank you for everything. My father, you should pass him. He's about a day away, so you might pass him even tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I give her a hug.
All right.
If something should happen to us, the pyramid belongs to you.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Is that a gift to?
Mr. Bones used to be a lawyer. He told me.
All right. Henry and Gregson are there to see you off as well, I think, because they probably heard from Lily. We can't thank you enough for what you've done for us, and we'll see you when you return. I trust you will be back this way.
Yeah, most likely we need to pick up our boat.
Yeah.
Oh, and Gregson says that house you wanted to purchase. I assume that's not happening.
Well, we're going to go up to Wesleyville and see about the paperwork to get additional land.
Oh, well, all right.
So we are still interested in it. It's just we have to now do the legwork for it.
That's very kind of you. I understand. All right. So you guys mount your horses. Mr. Bones is walking.
Yeah, he just kind of trots along the side.
All right.
He's got a big stride.
All right. He does have a big stride. All right. So you guys get on the road, and not quite as beautiful a day as Dalk, but
Actually, could he just carry Mr. Bones's bones in a backpack and then just reanimate him when you need him?
No, disassemble.
Okay. All right.
What? Can I just do that? Can I animate him?
I mean,
In the morning, you just didn't. At 10 o'clock, you just didn't reanimate
But
him.
that's when he naturally fell apart.
I think you can also stop the spell at any time as a bonus action or something.
Oh, but then to start it, I have to cast it again, right?
Correct. Yeah.
All right. Nah, he can walk. I think we actually both rode on a pony at one point. Because we reared up and he fell off.
Actually, that was small Mr. Bones.
Small Mr. Bones. Not used to 9 foot tall Mr. Bones riding around a horse. Pony.
Kidok.
That's funny. It actually doesn't fall apart. It just stops obeying your command.
Oh.
So you can just let it go wandering.
Well, we have to bring the bones with, right?
No,
Yeah,
I mean, if you didn't cast the spell, you just lose control of it.
Oh.
I think we've been playing that wrong.
But we've always recast him, so it never really mattered.
We have. That is true.
Just when we removed his femur.
Yeah. Yes. So you're fine. You're fine.
All
Mr.
right.
Bones is still loyal.
He's good bones.
Good femur.
All right, so you folks get on the road. You're well provisioned. You pass out of Windbell. You pass the fork off to the right that leads down to the keep. You continue north, past the sort of pinch point between the Mistral Hills and the river. And as you get closer to the fork, which would, the western would lead off to Bellwether Glen, you see already waiting for you, no need to sending stone, Finistel standing on the side of the road. I finished up my errands and thought I'd just meet you here.
Ooh.
I sending stone Finistel.
Is that you, Finric?
Yes, we're here.
Yes, Finric. Thank you, and thank you for bringing the horse. Who do I owe the 70? Who do I owe and how much?
Oh, it was 100 gold.
100 gold. Yes. Okay. To who?
Well, each of us.
Well, apparently 25 to Twizzard and 75 to me.
I see. All
100
right
to each of us.
then. She gives you 25 gold, Twizzard, and she gives you Finric 50 for 75.
Sweet.
Cool. Is that it?
That's it. You're all horsed up. You're all ready to go.
It's also 100 gold for the saddle.
She looks at you side eyes. That time, she actually. Twizzard, were you lying about the extra 25?
No. Wizards don't lie.
I see. I'll remember that.
Uh-oh. Great. I standing stone myself. Good one, a-hole.
All right, you guys are going to continue up north that day.
Yeah. Although I think are we good to call it now? We're all together, and next time we're all just on the road.
I think so.
All
that
the
makes sense. Yeah, you probably have a little lunch with Finn there, and then
yeah,
we'll start around noon. Noon on Dillick next time.
Cool.
All right.
We are poised for an excellent adventure.
Oh my gosh, yes. I will be quite busy this week, making sure I'm poised for it.
Uh-oh.
All right, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week for another episode of BND Live.